Hi, I'm Ian White, founder of the Australian Bushflower Essences. I'm with Wisteria. Wisteria sinensis is its botanic name. This is predominantly a remedy for women. It's in our sexuality essence. So if there's been sexual trauma, we work with fringe violet and flannel flower, which we use for the men, but we add the wisteria for the women. So this essence helps with gentleness, openness, sexual enjoyment, and also sensuality as well, feeling comfortable being held, being touched. In the past, there used to be that pejorative term, oh, she's frigid, if the woman wasn't as perceived as not being open sexually. Frigid is cold, and if you feel the wisteria flowers, they're colder than other flowers. Also, the shape is very much around that female genitalia as well. Clues in the doctrine of signatures in the area where it's going to be working. I remember at one workshop, during the lunch break, we were doing a bushwalk and we're in the Botanic Gardens in Adelaide. And coming back, there was an older woman in the workshop. She would be in the mid-70s and she had tears in her eyes and she said, "Ian, when you talked about wisteria, I understood why I've loved this flower so much." She went on to say that as a young girl, and she was 6 or 7, she said she was interfered with by her next door neighbour. Now this is going back probably 1920s. And she went to her mother greatly distressed, told her what had happened. And her mother's reaction was to give her a hiding, say she was a wicked girl and she must never tell anyone about this again. And they had wisteria growing in her house at that time. And she said whenever she thought about it and was upset, she'd go and sit with the wisteria. It made her feel calmer. She said when she grew up and got married, she always made sure that wisteria was planted in every house that she went to. And it was always her favourite flower. And when I talked about that sexual abuse being helped with the wisteria, she finally understood why she had that connection. Now, for men, we use it for the ones who are a macho male. It helps them be aware that they've got a gentle feminine side. Everyone's got a masculine and feminine side, but the macho male, they're in total denial that there's that gentle, softer feminine side to them. So it helps them to get in touch with that. Now, the Latin name sinensis relates to China. Now, this is not native to Australia. At the time of the handover in 1997, Britain gave back Hong Kong to the Chinese. And there was our distributor there at the time. She was unsure whether to go or to leave because, up until the handout, there was a lot more Chinese military there and they were very yang, very macho, and she thought this could be very unpleasant living there. And the insight cards had just come out. This was in 1996. And she did a spread, and the final card was the Wisteria sinensis. And to her, that indicated that she was to stay there in what was then Hong Kong, but was becoming part of China again. Just wonderful synchronicities, how things happen. So the wisteria, very aromatic, gorgeous flower, both for men and women, but in particular for women.